3, 2. Good evening, everyone. In this edition of Mystery Garden Science Theater, we have a cooking show for you outside. So here we have Top Chef Beatrix working on a sand soup. What are you cooking, Bea?
I'm making a sand soup with a lot of stuff in
Let's see what it looks like.
It's too heavy for me.
What's in there? I can see it.
Sand soup.
And there's some flowers in there and sticks?
So I will dig it as I'm gonna dig it. I'm gonna make it with these 2 shovels.
Okay, you work on that while I give a breakdown to our audience about the different herbs.
Okay.
So right now, this is the last week of April in Central Ohio, and these are all herbs I have been able to find in my garden that are currently growing. This one is thyme. This one is cilantro. Yep, you guessed it. Even though it goes in heat-packed salsas, it's actually available this time of year. The next one is sage. So this is actually a perennial in our Zone 6A and can come back pretty much every year unless you have like an abnormally cold winter. But even then, that usually can survive. This one is oregano. Again, another one that can not come back, but generally will if you have it in a nice sheltered place. And you can see it looks pretty similar to thyme. So if you're looking at these and saying, well, how do I know what I planted last year? Well, if in doubt, sniff it out. That's what I always say. Oregano has a very distinct smell. Thyme is a little bit more mild. The next one that's a great addition in our garden this year, or this time of year, is fresh chives. So if you're waiting on those onions, you don't need to wait. Just get these greens here.
Let's have a dance party time.
Okay, after dinner, we'll have dance party. So yeah, we have these chives here. The next thing we have is some mint. Mint comes up pretty early, and it's a great addition to those mojitos you might be thinking of while you're locked up in quarantine. Also, a great spring dish that you can make is peas, feta, garlic, and mint. It's amazing, trust me. Just you gotta go for it. The last thing that I would think is really interesting in your garden are dandelion greens. And maybe you're not proud that they're in your garden. They probably are. Maybe they're in your lawn. You're not proud of that either, but they probably are. So this is another thing that you can actually add to salads very sparingly. I would suggest very, very sparingly because they can be bitter, but they add like a little bit of a zip, kind of similar to an arugula lettuce. What do you think, audience? Audience? We have most of the Avengers here watching us. Oh, who are you adding? Oh, Joker. He's sitting next to Superman, and they're cool with it.
Sandy.
Oh, yeah, they're sandy because you can see the sandbox makes it hard to sit. We all know if we've been to the beach, it can be hard to sit after you have sand in your pants. Anything else to add, Bea? Are you going to be putting any of these herbs in your sand soup? Which one?
Now I can get some sticks and a lot of these into sand soup.
Okay, then we'll save these for the next batch that we make at home. All right. See you all later.
See you all later.
See you all later.